Hello, ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here, and welcome back to Star Wars Warlords Total Conversion mod for, well, the original Homeworld. You could easily down this over on the Steam Workshop if you already own the Gearbox Remastered Edition of Homeworld 1 and 2. Well, you just hit that subscribe button, it'll auto-download this Star Wars conversion that is a lot of fun, actually. It's a little buggy, mind you. This is only like, this says 1.28, but it's actually like 0.6 on the Warlords Steam Workshop. They're making an HD version of this, so I'm told. We haven't had an update on that in quite a while, but hopefully we'll get an HD version of this for the actual remake. But anyways, let's get started. Last time we played as the Galactic Empire, and we put the hurt on the Rebel Alliance. This time, well, we're going to fight for the Rebel Alliance. We're going to fight for freedom and the Republic. Bringing back the Republic. So we're going to go to player versus CPU. Do not go to campaign. It is broke. So player versus CPU. I had some issues. I wanted to do this as, well, as the resource collection mode, where you actually have to go out and mine resources and build a fleet. But I found with the Republic in the game, it crashes. Now, I don't know if it's specifically the Republic. I know when I played as the Empire versus, what was the other side that I played as? You actually get a nice selection. You can play as the Alliance, the Empire, the Militia, the Republic, which is the clone troopers, the Separatist forces. We're going to play as the Alliance, though, and we're going to fight against the Galactic Empire. You know what? Maybe we'll put on... Now we'll do 1v1. We'll do 1v1. I like those colors, but let's change the blue out to a red. So we're much more Republic. There we go. Looking good. Lots of RUs. Everything should be set the same way it was last time we did this. Let's get to it and see what the Rebel Alliance gets. Now, we're going to focus heavy, I think, on fighters, because that's always been the Alliance thing. They've got better starfighters, they've got hyperdrives on board, they've got shield generators on board, and we're talking about X-Wings, A-Wings, Y-Wings. They kick the crap out of TIE fighters. Here's our Nav Buoy. So when you're playing in this mode, in the other mode, the resource gathering mode, you actually get a station, right? Where you're sending out a mining frigate that'll go out and it'll mine all our RUs over here. We can zoom in. These are our main resource. In this, though, you start off with a certain amount, and then you get a hyperspace buoy, a nav buoy, that you'll be able to jump into to form up your fleet. So we'll go to the build menu with B, and here's, what do we get? Oh, man. We got error. Oh, why is the Y-Wing? The long probe Y-Wing is like a scout. Like, we'll build one of those. Look at his sensor. Wow, okay, the long probe Y-Wing is, it gives you in the entire map practically. Like, what we'll do is we'll take him and we'll send him over here, and then we'll build another
probe
one.
Away.
Probe away. He literally is the probe. It even says probe away. There you go. I don't know why it's a whole squadron of them, because you'd think long probe Y-Wing would be like a single man, maybe a two ship scout group, right? They pulled out all the bombs, the armament of the Y-Wing, and replaced it with sensors, right? That's what the lore says, at least. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna invest heavily into some X-Wings, I think, some Y-Wings. We're gonna avoid the Z-95, that's like the proto X-Wing. We do have A-Wings as well. The enemy, the Empire, has arrived with a substantial fleet, actually. They've got, oh man, they've got some Clone Wars era ships in here. They got a lot of Star Destroyers. They got, what the shit? Invincible Dreadnought? I've never seen an Invincible Dreadnought before. Interesting. We got an interdictor. Yes, we do. A mobilizer. Oh man, they just showed this in Star Wars Rebels. They just put this back into the lore using Star Wars Rebels is the way to do it. Basically showing off how the Empire is experimenting with different types of new warfighting technology. What do we get? Well, we get a Imperator destroyer. Okay, we're gonna probably avoid that because we want to go very Rebels. So we're probably gonna stick with like the MC-80s, the MC-90 Corvettes, maybe some Nebulon B. We'll go really classic assault frigates. Oh, I dig it. What do we got? Repair droids, hyperspace. That's all the same stuff the Empire gets. So the main fleet is really where the change is. So first we gotta have our independent Star Cruiser. He's hyperspacing in now. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Beautiful. Remember, this is an old mod, all right? Like, this is ancient. We gotta have his escort fleet. So let's get maybe like 3 or 4 X-Wing squadrons and then a couple of Y-Wing. Y-Wing, where are you? Not the long probe. I guess the error is actually the one. We get some B-Wings. They're a little bit more expensive. X-Wings. Form up here.
On our way.
Let's move away. Have we already engaged in combat? Oh, we have. Oh, shit. We're already in range. All right. Let's get those Y-Wings in. Where's our error? Please don't crash the game. All right. Y-Wings have been launched. All right, boys. You gotta get in there. You gotta mix it up. I want you to attack targets of opportunity. We'll zoom in on the T-65, and we'll start bringing in those backups. Oh, look at the X-Wing squadrons. All right, boys. Get in there. Get work done. So, let's get to the larger ships first. Let's bring in the MC-80 Liberty. We'll bring in 2 Liberties. We'll bring in a couple of Nebulon Bs for escort. The classic hospital ship. She's starting to take some serious damage. We need some assault frigates. No fleet is ready. No... Oh, what do we got? MC-40s. These things are great in, what is it, Sins? Because they take so much damage. They're frontline fighters. Our X-Wings are coming into range. Let's grab ourselves a couple of escort CR-90s and Krillian heavy gunships. And a couple of other corvettes. Let's just get them in there. And the battle is met. Though the rest of the fleet is not engaged yet, have they? Yep, there they go. The rest of the fleet is engaging. Go ahead. Fight the targets that you are best known for. What I'm doing is I'm grabbing the entire fleet. I'm hitting control, and then I'm boxing around it. What it's doing is these ships are going to target the ships that they are best able to counter. Our flagship, the independent cruiser, is actually taking some serious hits. Let's get the MC-80s a little bit closer to the fight. I would like them to get into closer weapon range. So attack move. You attack move this direction because they just brought in. Oh my God, what are you? I can't focus on you. You're a monster, though. Which type of Star Destroyer are you? Oh, good grief. I can't focus it. There we go. It is a Predator.
Guidance failure.
Oh my goodness. Those Invincibles are nasty looking. We just lost one of our frigates. Not surprising, though. Frigates can't take too much damage.
We're drawing heavy fire.
Our, oh man. How's he doing? The Independence Cruiser is now taking the back lines. He's also the slowest, so just fine with me. Absolutely fine. Can we get some more bombers? Yes, we can. Let's max out our bomber wings. Here we go.
Friendly's under fire.
Target. You should be able to take him out, actually. Target the Star Destroyer and engage. We just lost another frigate. All right, hold position here, boys. You need to stay within the fleet's cover, and we need to bring in some more heavy ships. So let's bring in a couple more of these MC-80s, but this is the Maria. Much smaller. Another MC-80, there we go. Nice little escort fleet. Move up and begin to engage the enemy forces.
Let's do this.
Where are those Y-Wings? Oh no, we're losing an MC. Oh, well, he's dead. There's our Y-Wings moving in. All right, boys. Your target is the Star Destroyer. Proton torpedoes are away, and oh, they decimated it. Y-Wings, you make me so happy. Take it down. All right, change targets, boys. Target those subsystems. See, this is why I want an HD remake of this. One, it'll be stable, right? Like this, the old engine just wasn't all that stable. I've heard mod authors for years complain about Homeworld 1, just Homeworld 1 and 2. So having the much more stable, capable engine with better graphics, we can get higher res textures on here. Oh, it would be so good, so good. All right, we need to get some interceptors. Oh, we have too many Y-Wings, we can't afford them. What we can afford, though, is a couple of escort ships, like maybe some CR-90s and some heavy gunships. All right, we're out of money, so whatever we've got left has to be our victory. Oh crap, they've got fighters and we don't have any way to counter them. What do they got? TIE Phantoms? What? Oh, they're cloaking. That's so unfair. And then they got TIE Defenders too. They went in for the heavy, expensive stuff. Oi. The TIE Defender, was that the drone-based one? No, it's got a cockpit. Ah. I don't remember what that's from. All right, the heavy guns are starting to get in range. We still have these 2 dreadnoughts to deal with, but we have a sizable fleet. We're looking pretty good, actually. If we focus all our firepower on the targets that we can kill, this guy, take him out. We'll remove his combat capability. We'll take out his DPS, basically. Oh, stop blowing holes in my ship, you chickbags. Come on, boys, get those weapons in range. There's our Nebulon B. He gives no shits. He's going in.
Reporting.
What are you guys doing? Both Nebulon Bs are just like we're going in. Can we hyperspace? I'm probably too broke. I am too broke. Fall back! Fall back! All right, engage. All ships, engage targets. Yes, I want you to kill him, though. There you go.
Enemy contact.
Broadside him. Do whatever needs to be done. What are you doing over there, MC-80? Or MC, what is that, MC-40? Yeah, MC-40. He's going down! He's got hull breaches on all decks. All right, we managed to take out another frigate. Though we're about to lose one of our own frigates. Oh, the firepower that they've got.
Capital ship.
See, this is why I like the resource battles a little bit better, because you can actually fight over the resource points. Oh, man.
Hit.
These are actually RUs for mining. So little ships will come out and grab these bits and bring them back to base. Your mothership, or in this case, your space station. Now, I notice one of our biggest problems here is that our Independence cruiser is out of firing range. So they are eating my support ships alive right now. I don't really want to pull the support ships back, though. Really, you just need to get moving. Get up there. Independence. Mon Calamari cruiser. Moving out. Do any of you guys have special abilities? Something that I found is lacking in this mod is that none of the ships seem to have any special abilities. No, other than like hyperspace, they don't seem to. Some of them have deploy mines, actually quite a few of them do, but that's about it. You don't get like super shield technology or anything like that. God, those damn fighters are gonna cause us so many problems. And we may have them in numbers. Well, actually, we don't even have them in numbers right now, do we? No, we don't. We still have our Independence cruiser, though. I wish he was taking point. How are we doing? Okay, we've almost got the Invincible. We can focus fire on the Enforcer light cruiser and take him down. Or we can put all firepower into taking out the Super Star Destroyer coming in here. This monster. Are those turrets? Those are turrets. Good grief. Can we take out the turrets? We could probably sub-target the turrets. If I had bombers, I would. All right, all ships. We'll call this a win for the Republic now that you've gotten in range. Well done. Fire all weapons at the Star Destroyer. Take it down. Oh, we're melting it. We're melting it. These MC-40s and MC-80s are pretty fantastic. These are all MC-80s. They're just different versions. Liberty. Oh, he's down. Why is he down? Did he just ram us? I must have hit something important because he had most of his health left. I think that's going to wrap up the win for us. Yeah, all they've got is a couple support ships left. Not too shabby. I think I'm gonna give it a try, another try, doing a full-on match with the rebels, in the resource gathering classic mode. Guy just looks so good, even nowadays. It looks great. Ah, man. I'm planning on doing an Empire at War campaign for one of the mods that I've spotlighted, playing as the Empire this time against the Rebel Alliance. Awakening of the Rebellion is the actual one I'm thinking about. You can see some missiles in there, and you can see some of the TIE fighters. TIE Defender, TIE Defender. Do they have anything else we haven't looked at? There's still a light cruiser over here. He's starting to take fire from my... He's shooting torpedoes at us. What a jerk. Take him down, men. I'm gonna dispatch a couple of MC-80s to deal with this guy.
Ship under attack.
While the Invincible Dreadnought is not living up to his name. See, this even has an energy bar on it. It makes me think it has some ability. I just don't know what it is. Rally, deploy mines. I mean, we could deploy mines, but I'd rather not do that with a ship this scale. Waypoints. Abilities that I'm thinking of are like, well, you saw the TIE fighters that were cloaked. Oh, check out the MC, the heavy corvette. Oh man, she's a bulky Carillion heavy corvette. She's a bulky bastard. Compared to the normal blockade runner. What are you good at? One of the big issues with this mod is there's no descriptions. Role, modified corvette. That's not a role, that's just a ship class. Like, are you anti-fighter? Are you a ranged standoff? Kind of looks like you're a ranged standoff cruiser of some kind, because you're hitting them from so far away. Are you a speedy interceptor? Like, I want to know what this thing is supposed to do. Kind of the fun of Homeworld is mixing and matching your fleet to the different roles of the different ships. So you've got your, your bombers and your interceptors and your classic fighters, your scouts, and that's just your fighter squadrons. There he goes. He doesn't seem like he fires fast enough to be anti-fighter. None of these guys actually are. Let's target whatever you can target. The smallest vehicle that I have left alive is this Corvette, who now has fighters closing in on him. You can see the ties coming through. Like, the classic blockade runner was your anti-fighter blockade runner. This actually looks really good, though, this model. This would make a fantastic Space Engineers build because of how blocky it is. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish it was more like Sins, where I had different abilities for different ships, so I could overload the engines on this thing and get him out of trouble. Or he should just be naturally faster. I ordered the rest of the fleet to engage the fighters, but it's not going to happen. He's the only thing that can even try to shoot at them. And if you notice, he's not able to hit them at all. They are going to wreck his face. Yeah. Oh, he hit him. He bounced off and just got wrecked by one of those cannons. If the cannons can hit. Oh, I love that you can see the turrets actually spinning too. Something a lot of Sins mods are missing. All right, guys. Well, that was the Rebel Alliance. We got to see some of their big ships. We got to see the majority of their ships, except for some of their fighters that I didn't really check out of their cruisers. But I was more interested in their heavy stuff. Their heavy stuff and their X-Wings and Y-Wings, which I think look pretty good still, even today. I mean, look at that. That doesn't look bad at all. You can tell this is a Rebel fleet. For how old this mod is, it could definitely use that HD rework. So, all right, guys, you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you would like me to try out a resource mode on this. I think I'm going to anyways. Yeah, I think I am going to do it. But yeah, let me know if you're interested in seeing that. That's where you got to gather resources and really pick and choose the fighters that you build. Hopefully it doesn't crash on me again like it did earlier today. That's the second time I've tried to do it for a video, and it's crapped out on me, which is kind of a bummer, because you get like 30 minutes into a match. They're much longer matches. And then it's like, oh, no, you're done. You're done. The TIE Phantom. Look at that thing. And it cloaks. See, that's one of the abilities in the game. And it's gone until it engages. Interesting. That's their energy bar. So if it has an energy bar, it makes you think it does something. But I guess this has an energy bar too. Is that supposed to be shield? Huh. All right, guys. I will see you in the next video. Good luck, Heavy Corellian Corvette. You will eventually win the day. You're slowly killing these fighters one by one. One by one, he's gonna get those kills. And they can't do enough damage. He's repairing too fast.